Sup guys, I'm Rusty Man and welcome to Pillars of Eternity, a classic RPG that actually just pure classic. I mean, it literally is Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, all those old like Planescape Torment, all those old games just brought back in a modern style, and it's beautiful. This is a game that actually succeeded on Kickstarter. It is developed by Obsidian Entertainment, which is the producers of Fallout New Vegas, and I do believe it was the Old Republic 2, I want to say they did that as well. Yeah, this game is exceptional. It's awesome, and I can't wait to share it with you. So, it is also developed by Paradox Interactive, or published by Paradox Interactive. And with that, without further ado, let's just go. Let's just get right into it. New game. We'll go with normal. We can also do it on Iron Man mode or expert mode. Stable number, helping features, blah blah blah. Which I'm sure we're gonna need all the help we get. So. Let's get started. Obsidian Entertainment presents Pillars of Eternity. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. So, with that, yeah, this is like a crazy old school game built up around a modern style. This is one thing I've all.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
And so we have it. But anyways, what I was getting ready to say is this game is hopefully going to bring back what a lot of games nowadays have suddenly lost, which was like the open, like, universe, like, and just like between like even character customization, character creation, and just like lore, story, and just how the openness of like how you can do quests, how you can just avoid certain things, and like one thing is a lot of games have gotten really linear, and we're slowly starting to go back to how old school like games like Baldur's Gate, even like game like Morrowind and stuff. You know, like, they had so much more than games today, and it's kind of weird. And it's funny when you see, like, people just now realizing that is what's happening. It's like, ooh, whoa. The godlike are children of the Kith, civilized races, who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods. Though some do not consider it a blessing, this may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Ah, dexterity and intellect. That is so cool looking. The Orlay, which kind of looks like a furry goblin. The elf, obviously. The dwarf, who actually loses dexterity. Okay. The Ama is the Ama. The largest of the Kith races are commonly found in or near oceans. Though not truly aquatic, they have affinity for water and many other civilizations, such as the Ratoa. I don't know, I'm probably going to mispronounce a lot of crap, and I'm sorry ahead of time. It's gonna happen. Alright, might +2, resolve. I think I'm actually going to choose this godlike just because, one, the look is sick. I wonder what the female looks like. Holy crap, we're so going with the female. Alright, females look awesome. Look at that hair. Oh, it's so sick. Alright, anyways, next. Oh, what is this? Death godlike, fire godlike. What? Holy crap, I'm so glad I chose this. I like that moon godlike. Alright, what is this? What do these do? The death godlike are the most distrusted of their kind. Strange growths cover their eyes, or in some cases their entire face, giving them a sinister appearance. They have Death's Usher. When death godlike attack an enemy with 25% or less endurance, their damage is increased. That's pretty cool. Fire godlike, the bodies of the godlike often resemble hot metal, burnt wood, or stone. That is freaking cool looking. Alright. Battle Forge. When reduced below 50% endurance, fire godlike glow like metal in a forge. gaining damage reduction and doing a small amount of fire damage to any creature who hits them in melee. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. What does a moon godlike do? The moon godlikes are the most tolerated of the godlike, while their skin tone and a large moonlight growth on their foreheads may be strange to some. Appearance are generally considered more palatable by other kith. Sailors have many beliefs about the moon godlike and their propensity to bring luck. So there is little agreement on what kind of luck they tend to bring. Okay, Silver Tide. Every encounter, when reduced to below 75%, 50%, and 25% endurance, moon godlike generate waves of healing moonlight that restore endurance to them and their allies. Oh, this is the nature one heal then? Wellspring of Life grants a bonus to might, constitution, dexterity when endurance. Okay, we're going with the moon godlike. Without a doubt, we're going with that. All right. Body type. Oh, we can actually set our body type. That's so sick. Well, we're going with Orlane. That is cool looking. Oh, and here's our classes. Oh my god, this is so cool. Alright, so we have the generic fighter, which is clearly the default starting class, I guess. The barbarian. That looks pretty cool. That looks freaking awesome looking. Alright, it's the cipher. What is a cipher? A recent discovery in recent reach ciphers were once called mind hunters. I'm not even gonna try that word. By the Glenfathans. I'm gonna guess Glenfathans. I don't know. Ciphers have the ability to direct contact and manipulate another person's soul and psyche, using an ally's or enemy's essence as the focus of their magic. Though most ciphers are still found in Eastern Reach, practitioners of the techniques have spread throughout the known world. They are gaining acceptance over time, but are generally distrusted, especially by the uneducated. Starting abilities, power ciphers can direct target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. So what do they just support? Is that what happens? Those powers cost focus, which ciphers build. Well, they have stealth, lore, and mechanics. Their endurance is very low, their health is low, their accuracy is average, but their deflection is high. What does that mean? Are they like semi-tanks? No, they can't be. Their health is low. That actually sounds interesting to me. Alright, then we have the fighter, the paladins. Faith and conviction. Rangers, which the classic, the one I would most likely go for, which is why I'm not going to play it, because I want to play something out of my comfort zone. Arcane, spells, wizards, enchanters, phases and chants. All traders continually speak chants made up of magical phrases. Phrases produce passive effects. Invocations, powerful magic effects that traders can create after they have spoken a required number of phrases through their chants. That's interesting. A druid. Now this would be another one I'd be interested in, because I haven't played many of the druids in like any type of RPG other than obviously World of Warcraft. But you know, that's just, that doesn't even count. It's like not even an RPG anymore. Let's be honest. If we're being honest. The endurance is low, health is low, accuracy is very low, their deflection is high. A monk. God, that looks so cool too. A priest. Priests are devotees of Aurora's deities and practitioners of religious magic. Alright. Yeah, sorry, this character creation might take a little longer than probably anybody's like prepared for it, but I haven't really gone into depth with this, but I'm definitely going to choose the cipher because this sounds interesting. I'm intrigued by the cipher. So I have very low endurance, low health, average accuracy, and high deflection. Alright, next. Holy crap. Okay, I have a lot of powers here. What do I have? Antipathic field creates a toxic physical manifestation of the mutual... oh my god. Antipathy between the cipher and the enemy target. Anyone caught in the path between the two will suffer corrosive damage. Alright, so 10 to 21 damage. And 1.2 of the beam damage. Oh, I can select 2 spells. Alright, Eye Strike. What is this? Shocks an enemy's visual receptors. What are we playing? Like Shadowrun? Dazing and blinding them as well as blinding nearby targets. Receptors. That sounds like something out of a steampunk. Who uses visual receptors? Oh my god. Target becomes the object of a concussive blast of psychic injury, suffering raw damage from the trauma. Characters are in a conical area behind the target, failing a fortitude check, are knocked prone from the blast. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Soul Shock. Ciphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul focus effects. These powers focus build through the use of their soul whip. What? These powers cost focus, which ciphers build through the use of their soul whip? The hell's a soul whip? I mean, I guess that's my attack. Ciphers can directly target allies and enemies. Okay, that doesn't tell me what this is. There we go. Okay, so soul shock. What's that do? Briefly transform the outer shell of an ally's target soul into energy, releasing the electrical burst around them. Character standing in the area around a target takes shock damage. Okay. Tenacious grip. For some reason, it wasn't clicking on the spell, I guess. Tenuous grip assails the target's grasp on reality, frightening and confusing them. All right, how long? For 6 seconds? That's actually pretty good. Whispers of treason imparts a bedeviling secret to an enemy that causes its allegiance to bend, charming them for the... Ooh, I definitely want that. This mind wave might be another one I want. I don't know. Soul shock. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two. Tenuous grasp and whisper of treason. That sounds pretty cool. So, all right, here we go. Intellect. We definitely want our intellect up. I'm going to actually... How high can I drop it? I'm going to get it to 19. I'll do that. Sure, 19. And we'll go... Yeah! 19, 14, 14. I like it. So we're going to have 14 might, 10 con, 14 dex, 10 perception, 19 intellect, and 11 resolve. Oh, what is this? Culture? Oh, these must be like the lands and stuff. Okay. What is that? Alright, so what do I gain out of this? Dexterity. What's intellect? Old villa. Okay, so it looks like I'm going with the old whatever this is. Alright, so I'll have 20 intellect. Okay, cool. Totally doing that. Background. Alright, lore +2 with the aristocrat. Colonist is survival +2. Old villa's stealth plus survival. Labor is athletics and mechanic. A merchant provides lore and mechanics. We've traded repairing items with buyers of all kinds. I wonder if some of these, like a merchant would probably get some... I wonder if they'll get like bonuses to selling items or buying items or something like that. Yeah, soul whip. Oh, there's my passive. Causes Cypher's weapons to generate a field of parasitic energy that lashes out at the target, increasing damage inflicted and generating focus. Okay, so that's what the soul whip is. Alright, got it. Old Villa Artist. You've always felt different. Plus lore 2. Dissident is stealth and lore. Hunter is stealth survival. Mercenary is athletics lore. And slave is athletics survival. Stealth allows a character of any class to attempt to avoid being seen or heard. Alright, survival. Survival allows characters to make better use of the food and potions. What is lore? Lore represents a character's accumulated miscellaneous knowledge and trivia, often of occult or esoteric topics. Okay, outside of conversations and scripted interactions, lore is used to activate scrolls. Alright. What was the other one? I guess we can find out now. Mechanics. Traps and locks can be a problem for even the toughest adventurers. Okay, so mechanics will allow us to do traps. Alright, well, I don't know. I think I want either stealth and lore, or I want... What's athletics do? Venturing is tiring work. Traveling, fighting, scrambling. Often the athletic skill counters the effects of acquired fatigue, allowing characters to go farther and fight longer before they suffer penalties. In conversations and scripted interaction, athletics is used for physical feats like climbing, swimming, and jumping. Okay. Got it. I think I'll take the mercenary. Alright. Colors primary. Oh, we can even... This is so cool. Even change this. Why, hell yes, please. Wish I had a slider though. That's one thing I do wish. I hate when games just do this and just give you a pick of colors. Like, give me a slider. What if I want like a specific color? Okay, I think I'll choose that, and then we'll go with. Wish I had like Rusted Man yellow, which actually is just like ultramarine yellow or some crap. Whoa! Hell yeah! Look at that. Always had one. Kind of like head one. Not a huge fan of that. That I like as well. That I don't mind either. I think, though, I'm going to go with this one. Oh, we're so going with that one. Alright, appearance. Let's see. Wow, they got some pretty cool portraits going on here. Do we have any of the moon guys here? Or was those like ones I first passed? Okay. Gotta be these people, right? Oh yeah, look at that. I think I'll choose one of those first ones though. Where were they at? They should be around here, right? Okay, we're back in the women. Yeah, here. I think it's one of these. No, it's gotta be elves. Alright, let's go back to that one. Where was it? There it is. Is that a male? Or female? I can't really tell. I think it's a male since it looks like it's in the male portraits. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll use this one since that one looks like the closest.
Yes. I've got this. Charge! Nice and slow. Oh? I've got this. To whispers and shadows. Oh?
I like the
I've
mystic.
got this. Quickly and quietly. Oh? I shall lead us. After 'em! To whispers and shadows.
We're gonna go with Mystic. Alright. And to name her, we're gonna call her Luna. I think you can figure out why. If you don't, what is wrong with you? Alright, so let's hit done. Journey to the Gilded Vale. New quest. The Gilded Vale. Alright. Pretty cool. One thing I did say when I first saw this game was how it kept like that old classic look to the game, like the background and just how it was like really nicely done, but it didn't look like, you know, if you like compare this to like something like Diablo 3, it looks completely different and it looks so cool. I just love it. It's got like a classic style with a modern twist. Alright, Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his blushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight,
Okay.
everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Oh, at last, the Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Wow, thanks. You don't remember, I was actually sick, and that's why we pulled the caravan over.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Yeah, he's saying that to Sparfell. Where can I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of
Okay,
nothing
thanks-
you won't
thanks
see
for that.
on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made
Glonfoth.
selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Okay, I was close to pronouncing it right. It's Glonfothen. Glonfothen and Glonfoth. Glonfoth. Alright, I gotta remember that. I'm totally not gonna remember that, but I need to remember
Of course,
it.
all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn. So I
Somebody-
hear.
He was talking about the ruins, by the way, because I didn't want to, because literally what I asked, where would I find these berries, he just literally repeated what he said at the beginning. All right, who did build
Got
the
different
ruins?
names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans.
Oh
Nobody
my
that
God.
liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
I am never gonna remember any of these names. Glonfothens. That's all I need to remember, hopefully. All right. Is it dangerous out here? Why would I ask that? I'm not even gonna ask that. What are these huge rocks coming up out of the ground? Rocks? Oh, you mean these? Okay. The green rocks.
They don't got
got
Audra where you come from?
Audra.
Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Maybe I do.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Alright, so let's just go find our berries.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on his sturdy armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. She needs to find some... What? She needs to find some springberries. Watch she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Yeah, I think some of the audio is a little glitchy. That's okay. I can overlook it.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Yeah, no shit.
Kind you can afford.
Ow. Bitch.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Offer
Yeah.
Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Oh, goddamn, these words. Beawick and Glenfathans. Glenfathans and then Adra, and then I already forgot the U word.
You
I
heard
already
the man.
forgot the
Let's
word.
get going before you keel over.
Oh, okay. Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. This is your first visit into the world. You may want to watch these windows. Yeah, I probably will. Your party always consists of a character and up to 5 additional companions. Okay, so we can have 6 in total. That's pretty cool. Malkaran is camped inside the ruins. Lymphathan ruins. A demon is assigned Kaliska. Okay. Kalisha? Is it Kalissa? Kalissa, right? Yeah. Okay, to move. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I can just... Okay, I can literally just go 1 to 2 and go between the 2. Okay, that's pretty
Indeed.
cool. Okay, so we all move like that. Alright, cool. Alright.
Anyone need supplies?
That's cool.
Yes,
I've got
Nope.
sundries for sale.
certainly.
Nope. I don't need anything. Alright. Anyways, with that, guys, I'm going to end this episode right here, and we will come back and start our adventures in the Pillars of Eternity. This has kind of been like a slower start. This was the character creation, I guess, and we will just, you know, consider it that. That's what it is, because honestly, I mean, like, it's so good to see a game that's actually spent a lot of time on your backstory, your character development, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and I miss that in games. It's so cool when you see it actually coming back. Like, oh, I hope this game is as good as I want it to be. I really do. Because I loved BioWare's old games. I loved, like, Planescape Torment, Icewind Dale, Baldur's Gate. I loved all of them. And it's been so long since I played a game that actually was literally just like it. And, with that, I am out. I'm going to see you guys in the next video of Pillars of Eternity. If you're new to the channel, check the description down below. The playlist will also be down there if you're checking this video for the first time and wanting to see where it goes. Well, it'll be down in the description below. Obviously, though, if this is the first day the video's been out, there won't be a playlist there because, well, there will be a playlist there, but you only have one video. Get the idea. And with that, also check it out. You go all the way down in the description, you will find other videos I've done, other series I've played, and you may like those as well. And I am out. Thank you for watching, guys. Take it easy.